Rejection is a universal experience that we all face at some point in our lives. It can be painful and discouraging, but Stoic philosophy offers us a powerful perspective to handle these situations with grace and strength. Rejection hurts. Whether in love, at work, or in our social relationships, facing it is inevitable. But how do we handle it? The Stoics teach us first to recognize our emotions. Accepting that we are hurt is the first step to overcoming it. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that still offers valuable tools for life today, provides us with a unique perspective on rejection. Instead of seeing it as a personal failure or an affront to our ego, the Stoics invite us to understand it as a natural part of life. It is an opportunity for growth and a reaffirmation of our internal control. Today we are going to talk about rejection, and more specifically, how we can handle it from the Stoic perspective by applying reverse psychology strategies. The Stoics believe that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. Once we recognize our emotions, it is time to reflect. Why does rejection hurt us? The Stoics would say it is because we have placed our value in the opinions of others. It's time to look inward and remember that our value does not depend on external acceptance. The Stoic wise man Epictetus said, "It is not the things that disturb us, but our opinions about them." So when we face rejection, we can choose to see it as an opportunity to grow and become stronger. Although it may seem illogical, we should be grateful for having been rejected. Yeah, we should be grateful because with every no we receive, we are also being taught a lesson. It is an opportunity to reevaluate and move forward with more wisdom. The Stoic sages remind us to take rejection, learn as much as we can from it and act on it, staying true to ourselves to move forward with courage and authenticity. Today we embark on an introspective journey, following the teachings of the philosopher Emperor Marcus Aurelius. We will explore how to transform experiences of rejection, turning them into opportunities for personal growth. Just as an alchemist transmutes base metals into gold, we will learn to turn negative experiences into driving forces of our evolution. What if the negative ones were fertilizer for your personal growth? In this hypothetical scenario, each rejection pushes you to get out of your comfort zone and develop new skills. Constructive criticism becomes valuable tools to improve and refine your ideas. It's a world where obstacles make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Imagine that you are in that world where every rejection you receive does not depress you, but rather propels you forward. In that parallel universe, rejection, that word that we often carry with pain, can become our greatest ally. Instead of seeing it as a failure, we can understand it as a stepping stone to greatness. Every rejection experience is an opportunity to learn, grow, and discover new facets of ourselves. It is time to get up, shake off the dust, and show everyone, and especially ourselves, what we are capable of. Those who reject us are often doing us a favor by freeing us from situations or people that do not allow us to reach our full potential. Rejection can be painful, but it is also an opportunity to find our true path and achieve happiness. In the end, it is our reactions to rejection that determine our destiny. So, do you feel ignored or undervalued? It's time to flip the script. Join me. In this video, we'll break down 13 powerful lessons that will teach you how to harness the power of rejection. These are not abstract ideas or theoretical concepts. We are talking about practical tools, strategies tested in global scenarios that you can implement directly in your daily life. Let's begin this transformative journey together, ready to turn rejections into your greatest victories. Number 1. Ignore them too. When life gives you the cold shoulder of indifference, don't back down. Rise above it, ignoring those who ignore you. When someone discards you, they are revealing more about their own insecurities than about your worth. Your time and energy are too precious to invest in people who don't recognize how special you are. Deciding not to enter into a dispute to defend your worth is, in essence, a powerful statement of your own worth. By choosing not to go down to the same level, you are communicating that you consider yourself superior to that dynamic. It's like rising above the noise, showing that your self-esteem does not depend on the approval of others. By staying calm, you are sending a clear message. My abilities are evident, and I do not need external validation to believe in them. How do you do this without losing yourself in bitterness? Just focus on your life, your goals, your happiness. Immerse yourself in activities that enrich you, whether it's reading, playing sports, learning a new skill, or simply enjoying the company of those who value you. It's not about getting revenge on someone, it's about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it matters. Sometimes it hurts when someone ignores us, but instead of living in that pain, use it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-esteem and let their indifference rebound. You will not only be surviving their rejection, but also thriving despite it. This approach not only shows emotional maturity, it is a testament to your inner strength. Remember that your value is not diminished by someone's inability to see your value. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than your silence. 2. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can hurt and make you want to react to let your emotions run wild, but here is a secret weapon: calmness. When someone ignores you, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take control. Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different path, suggesting adopting a thoughtful and composed response. It's not about repressing your feelings, but about not letting them control you. When you are being ignored, instead of getting angry or seeking validation, take a step back. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? Often it is not the rejection itself, but our own insecurities that hurt us the most. This is where we must be practical. If you are being ignored, breathe. Reflect on why this moment does not define you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not the behavior of others. So be polite, be kind. If you feel like reaching out, do so with genuine concern, not expectations. It's not about being passive, it's about owning your emotions. It's about recognizing that your self-esteem is not tied to the approval of others. Your power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. Adopting this mentality is not easy, but it is transformative when you master calmness in the face of rejection. You are not just handling a difficult situation, you are growing. You are learning that your inner peace does not depend on external validation. It is a journey towards self-confidence. If you do this independently, you show true strength and endurance. And guess what? People are attracted to those who are confident in themselves, those who do not rebel at the first sign of indifference. So, if you stay calm, you're not only thriving, you're becoming someone who can take on rejection and turn it into a springboard for personal growth. 3. Get them out of your mind. Detachment, far from being indifference, is an act of courage that allows you to transform pain into strength. Learning to let go of what no longer serves you, including emotions such as rejection, opens the doors to immense personal growth. By channeling these experiences, you not only heal your emotional wounds, but you become a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. It's not about forgetting or pretending that rejection didn't hurt you. It's about channeling that experience into something transformative. It is normal to feel rejection. Allow yourself to experience that feeling, but don't stay stuck in it. Rejection is an inevitable part of life, and even though it hurts, it doesn't define who you are. Acknowledge the pain, but don't let it control your thoughts and actions. Open your mind to new possibilities and move forward with your life. Like a skilled sailor navigating rough seas, use the waves to guide you forward so you don't capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a change of perspective. Visualize rejection not as an obstacle in the way, but as a detour sign that guides you towards new paths and possibilities. Explore activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Immerse yourself in a book that challenges your thinking. Play a sport that tests your limits, or volunteer in a community project that offers a new perspective. These are not just distractions, they are stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Each new experience forms a part of yourself, making you more resilient and more adaptable. Cultivate a circle of positivity. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you. In their company, share your aspirations and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember that rejection is not a reflection of your value, it is an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you walk this journey, you'll discover that what once seemed like a painful rejection was actually a push toward a more satisfying path. 4. prove your worth. Rejection hurts, but it is also a litmus test for your resilience. Instead of weakening under its weight, embrace it as an opportunity to reveal your courage. The next time you're pushed aside in a meeting or passed over for a promotion, take a breath. Instead of generating a storm of self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into constructive action. Work on a project that highlights your skills or offer to lead a new initiative. Your value is not diminished by the supervision of others. It is an opportunity to shine brighter without being intimidated by the shadows of dismissal. Remember that old saying, when one door closes, another opens. And that's not just idle talk, it's a blueprint for action. Rejection is not a reflection of your value, it is a redirection to where you are needed most. If you're passed over for a position, perhaps it's the universe nudging you towards something that better aligns with your talents and passions. Use this as a catalyst to reevaluate and realign what your greatest strengths are and how you can pivot to make the most of them. It's about creating your own success story, one where every setback is preparation for a successful comeback. This isn't about putting a smile on top of disappointment. It's about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, on our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy towards both yourself and others. Maybe that colleague who passed you over is struggling with his own insecurities. Expand understanding not as a weakness, but as a testament to your strength. Grow from these experiences, reflect on them, learn, and then, like a phoenix, rise from the ashes of rejection more formidable and wiser than before. So, it's not the end of your story. It's a plot twist that pushes you to become the most authentic and resilient version of yourself. Face it with the wisdom of the times and the vitality of youth, and watch it transform from your greatest fear to your greatest ally in personal growth and success. Number 5. Cut contact. Silence is not just the absence of sound. It is a powerful tool in your emotional toolbox, especially when dealing with rejection. Imagine that you have been ignored or rejected. Your instinct may scream to fix it and bridge that gap, but this is where you flip the script. Accept the silence. It's not about playing, it's about taking back your power. When you choose not to react, not to bombard with messages or calls, you are taking a step back. This pause is not just for them, it is for you to recalibrate and remember that your value is not tied to someone's approval. Let's deepen this silence. It is not passive, it is active and strategic. You are not just waiting, you are reflecting and growing. It is a time to refocus on your goals, your passions, and your life. Think of it as a reset button that gives you clarity and strength. This period of no contact is not cold or cruel. It is a limit you set for your peace of mind. Says, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset is not just stoic, it is empowering. It says a lot about your self-esteem and confidence. Ultimately, consider the silent message you are sending in a world where instant responses are expected. Your silence can be intriguing and even attractive. It shows that you are not easily moved. You have a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. It's about being focused and not getting easily carried away by external validation. This approach does not guarantee a change in the behavior of those who have rejected you, but it does ensure a change in yours, making you stronger and ready to face whatever comes next with grace and composure. Number 6. Prove them wrong. The art of using rejection is not simply about proving others wrong, but about proving to yourself what you are truly capable of. It's about transforming no into your fuel for growth. Let's say someone doubts your abilities or a specific skill. This is your chance to perfect yourself, not for his approval, but to push your own limits. Dive deep into the practice of relentless learning and display a level of proficiency that even you didn't know you had. This isn't about some grand revelation. It's about quietly building a strength of competence and self-confidence. Now imagine the impact of your actions instead of words. You don't need to announce your plans or progress. Let your results do the talking. If you are considered uncreative, embark on a project that showcases your creativity. If you are labeled as uncommitted, let your consistent actions be your response. This quiet revolution of self-improvement is not a battle against the perceptions of others, but a crusade for personal excellence. And when you change the world's narrative about you, your true essence changes too. Proving them wrong is not about changing their opinions, but about transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only amaze others, but will also redefine your understanding of your capabilities. It's not just about proving them wrong, but about redefining what is right, what it means to you. And on this journey, the biggest victory is the realization that the only validation that really matters is the one you give yourself. 7. Go out and have fun. The true essence of life shines brightest when we step out of our comfort zones. Embracing joy is not just about having fun, it is a strategic move to develop resilience. When faced with rejection, the typical reaction is to withdraw and ruminate on the pain and frustration. But instinct deliberately seeks joy. This is not about ignoring your feelings, it is about giving them a new playing field. Whether exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old passion, the act itself becomes a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there is immense power in shared experiences on your journey to harness rejection. Remember the value of your family. Invite friends on a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than just lift your spirits. They also reaffirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Every laugh shared, every story exchanged, is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You are part of a larger narrative that thrives on connection and shared resilience. This is where the real magic happens. Take a step into the unknown. Rejection may seem like a closed door, but it actually opens many more. Enjoy a dish you've never tried, visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on a topic foreign to you. These experiences are not just distractions, they are opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and more equipped to handle life's curveballs. Remember that the goal is not to forget rejection, but to grow from it, turning each one into a springboard to a richer, more vibrant life. 8. Build your social status. Imagine you are in a room. You are being ignored, almost invisible. Here is your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to turn those moments of rejection into catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking validation, focus on self-improvement and community involvement. It's not about climbing a social ladder, it's about climbing your own ladder of self-development. Activities like physical fitness, exploring hobbies, or advancing your career are not just tasks, they are your tools to forge a stronger, more resilient self. Consider sharing your journey not for applause but to connect. When you talk about your interests or accomplishments, you build a bridge to find other people who resonate with your story. This is not a strategy to gather followers, but a sincere attempt to find like-minded souls. By participating in volunteering, you're not just adding lines to your resume, you're weaving a tapestry of meaningful relationships. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contribution to the common good are intertwined in building your social status. The primary intention is not a quest for popularity, it is a journey towards becoming a better version of yourself. Every step you take should be a step towards improvement, with a ripple effect that improves the community. This change of perspective is crucial. It's not about being seen, it's about seeing yourself, growing, and in turn helping others grow. This Stoic mindset is a powerful tool for navigating the modern world. The tide of rejection becomes a powerful wave of positive transformation. Number 9. Act like they don't exist when faced with someone ignoring you. Sometimes the strongest response is a calm response. It's not about being mean or cold, it's about respecting your own peace. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Don't let them waste your energy trying to get your attention or start a conversation. Instead, redirect your attention to a social setting, such as a party or gathering. This could mean turning to someone who values your company to start a conversation. It's about recognizing that your value is not defined by another person's recognition. At the inevitable intersections where you must interact with this person, maintain professionalism, keep conversations short and without personal depth. It's not about proving anything to them, it's about showing yourself. By keeping it strictly within the business environment, you are not giving room for unnecessary drama. It is a stance that says, I am only here for what is important. This approach helps you stay focused on what matters, remaining firm and unwavering in the face of indifference. Ultimately, if the indifference continues, embrace the power to walk away. This is not a defeat, it is a strategic retreat. It's about understanding that your energy is better spent on other things, on relationships and pursuits that bring you joy and growth. By choosing not to engage in a one-sided fight, where you are not simply leaving a person behind, you are moving toward better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your response to indifference is not a reflection of defeat, it is a testament to your strength and self-respect. Choice 10. Give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence over indifference is not about taking advantage, it is about maintaining dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence, not as a means to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you, respond with silence. Let that silence be a period of introspection, a moment to understand your feelings, to examine your thoughts, and find clarity. This is not about punishing the other person, it is about preserving your inner peace. In this silence, there is a profound opportunity for personal growth. It's not about closing, it's about opening yourself. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, our values, and how we want to relate to the world. It is an opportunity to ask ourselves, why does this bother me? What can I do? Do I learn from this? How can I grow? This type of silence is constructive, not destructive. It is a time to strengthen your character and align your responses with your principles. If you choose to remain silent, let it be a conscious choice rooted in self-care and wisdom. It is the decision to avoid engaging in behaviors that are beneath you, such as manipulation, revenge, or meanness. Instead, it is about embracing Stoicism's call for temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you are not simply ignoring the other person, you are listening carefully to yourself. It is maintaining composure by focusing on your personal journey and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. 11. Don't beg for attention. In the face of indifference, the Stoic way is not to ask for attention. It is a call to anchor yourself in your own self-esteem and independence. When someone ignores you, it is not a signal for you to act stronger in their eyes, but rather it is an opportunity to turn inward and reaffirm your own value. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem should not be a pendulum or be carried away by the attention of others. It is about being firm in your own self-esteem, knowing that your value cannot be negotiated. Engaging in your passions and goals with a heart full of self-reliance is not about showing off to make someone notice what you are. It's about realizing for yourself what you contribute. Enjoy activities that fulfill you, connect with people who appreciate you, and cultivate a life that makes you proud. This is not a passive act. It is a vibrant and active embrace of your own life. It is about being so invested in your own growth and happiness that the need for external validation begins to fade into irrelevance. So, instead of chasing fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life you are satisfied with, regardless of how others perceive it. Let your confidence and self-assurance be a byproduct of your personal development and achievements, not a show put on for an audition. This Stoic approach isn't just about dealing with rejection, it's about transcending it by focusing on what really matters, your own journey of growth and fulfillment. Turn rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your resilience and deepen your understanding and self-esteem. Math 12. Be kind, but emotionally distant. Even when faced with indifference, choose to respond with kindness, but keep your emotional world fortified. This isn't about being cold, it's about protecting your inner peace. When someone ignores you, it is natural to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to greet those moments, not with emotional turbulence, but with a serene heart. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction. Maintaining emotional distance is not about building walls, it is about drawing lines. It's understanding that while you can control your actions, you can't control how others respond. This distance is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength and self-respect. It is a conscious choice to not allow another person's actions to dictate your emotional state. By remaining friendly but distant, you are saying, "I choose not to let your indifference upset my balance." This approach not only protects you, but empowers you, and this is the path of kindness, combined with emotional detachment. It is a powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom. It is a balance that allows you to interact with grace and, at the same time, stand firm in your own emotional integrity. It is a demonstration of respect for yourself and others, and a testament to your maturity and understanding. In this way, you navigate through life's rejections, not with bitterness or pain, but with an unwavering sense of inner tranquility and dignity. 13. Don't reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to show your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of maintaining composure. It's not about pretending that everything is fine, it's about inner resilience. Showing that you are not affected is not a farce, it is a reflection of true inner stability. Continue with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. It is not a performance for others, but a testimony to your own strength. This approach is not about denying your feelings, acknowledge them, but don't let them be the captain of your ship. Let calmness and self-confidence be your guides. It's about controlling what you can, your actions, your responses, your behavior. By continuing your life with confidence, you're not only showing others your strength, you're reminding yourself of it. It's a subtle but powerful way to affirm that your sense of self-worth is independent of the opinions or actions of others. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you are embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. It's not about hiding your emotions, but rather managing them in a way that maintains your dignity and self-respect. It is a demonstration of wisdom and integrity that shows that you are grounded in your own character and do not let yourself be carried away by external circumstances. Your response to rejection is not just for the world to see, it is a mirror that reflects your own strength and stability. We've journeyed together through the twists and turns of reverse psychology, discovering 13 powerful lessons on how to transform rejection into a tool for your success. Remember that every difficulty we face is a springboard towards resilience, a lesson in Stoicism that teaches us to channel our inner strength. Rejection will always be a part of life, but it doesn't have to define us. As modern Stoics, we can use it to build a stronger, more resilient version of ourselves. Accept rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for self-discovery growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Share your experience, your victories, and even your struggles with us. It will be of great help to the community. The invitation is to continue together, walking the path of the Stoics, with the full assurance that it will guide us towards understanding wisdom and turning each challenge into an opportunity.